performance profiling. Performance profiling is when an athlete assesses their own performance and skills to then reflect on them. This relates to the personal conduct theory, which states that people naturally attempt to understand the world by developing their own theories, and these theories help people anticipate events in the future. For example, an athlete would assess a situation and interpret it using previously learned information, which could be used in future situations that are the same. Performance profiling strategies were created to allow the athlete to contribute their own thoughts and prevent loss of motivation from the player, which could be caused by a coach-controlled performance assessment.
Okay, team, how do you feel about yesterday's performance? How do you think we can improve our skills? Okay, team, let's go!
Performance profiling is good for interaction with teammates since they can reflect upon strategies for skills together. There has been evidence that proves performance profiling helps with goal setting, structuring training, monitoring performance, developing confidence, increasing self-determined motivation, and encouraging communication. Studies have been done to determine how useful athletes believe performance profiling to be. The first study was used to determine athletes' opinions as to whether performance profiling is beneficial. The study was conducted on 8 rugby players whose years of experience ranged from 5 to 20 years. These players went through a performance profiling session that was followed by a survey. In this study, the athletes suggested that the performance profiling session helped to raise self-awareness by highlighting their strengths and weaknesses, raise awareness of demands of other players, initiate self-improvements, and highlight strategies to improve and think about goal setting. If performance profiling sessions continued in the future, it is predicted to help players to decide what skills to work on, better the communication between the players and the coach, promote more motivation, and help evaluate performances leading to skill improvement. In the second study, 99 males and 92 females participated from 5 different sports. In this study, each athlete took part in a performance profiling session and then completed a survey. Again, in this study, the results indicate that performance profiling is beneficial and will continue to be in the future. Also in study 2, the survey asked athletes their opinions based on one performance profiling session. The most common result concluded that the single session helped to identify weaknesses and strengths as well as knowing the demands of other players on the team. The least common result concluded that athletes did not think it would increase their confidence. The athletes predicted it would benefit them in the future by decision-making on skill development, to motivate the athletes, to set goals, and to monitor progress. Through this study, gender was not a factor. Both studies support previous research that had similar outcomes that athletes believe performance profiling is beneficial. The limitations of these studies is that athletes only experienced one performance profiling session and the information received was only predictions. The second limitation is these studies were only conducted on college-leveled athletes, and the results can be different at other levels. With this knowledge, coaches will be able to have more effective practices. When the coach asks the opinions of athletes, it will develop a better relationship between the coach and a player. Performance profiling can also help athletes to increase their skill level by self-evaluation and goal setting to improve.
Great job, guys!